High school students to the Capitol every year. Eric takes them down on the floor, lets them understand what it's like to introduce a bill and vote on a bill. So he's kind of a rock star to those folks. Representative Monroe Nickols is going to speak for us, and give him a big hand. And do you have to go to a basketball game?
I have to go to a football game.
Football game. Okay, so he's a good dad, and so we're borrowing him for just a few minutes. Give him a good warm welcome.
Thank you, Toby. I have to say, there's so many great organizations throughout this city, and they run on great leadership. And there's not a better organization, and there's not a better leader than you have here in Toby Jegan. So give Toby a round of applause. Now I have gas money to get out to Broken Arrow to this football game. Thank you, Toby. I remember back when we had those folks who, since this is always a place I love, I'm not going to talk negatively about anybody, but the folks who decided to shoot at the window. And the great thing about tonight is that you shoot out a window here, we renovate the building. There is not a better representation of what Eric said and love trumps hate than getting the window knocked out and so you get a new living room. So I think that's great. That's absolutely great. I just for a couple seconds, I'm always so delighted to be here because no matter what issue it is, if it's an issue of policing community relations, if it's an issue of hate and those kind of things, this has always been a place that you can come to and have real honest conversations, and it's always a place that we can come and you just know that everybody loves each other when they come here. And at a time where we face a lot of challenges in our country, a lot of stuff Eric talked about, it's places like this that make those things seemingly not so bad, right? Not so bad. And so as I head out to Broken Arrow, I'm reminded that as we go through so many of these challenges, I always talk a lot about, I was reading I was watching this documentary on the Civil War. And there was a story that talked about the Civil War is still going on today, and the sad thing about it is we still can lose it, right? We can still lose it. And that's not just about race, but it's also about the issues that we talk about here at the Equality Center. And I want to thank you all here because you guys are the soldiers of winning the Civil War for the time we're in right now. And So for all of us at the legislature, all of us in the Democratic caucus, we love you guys so much. I guarantee we will always be the first people to jump in front of a bullet and fight for you. We'll continue to do that in a state where sometimes not everybody's always on the same page with us. Well, guess what? We'll make sure that we're always there. And we thank you so much for all you do for us. And look forward to being back here again. I'm going to miss a little bit of today, but Toby, I will be back. And I'll look for my second payment. So that's what thank you all very much. I really appreciate it.
And now, the mother of the entire